Do you know a Minger from a Muppet?
Should you feel insulted if somebody calls you a Pillock?
What is an appropriate word for that Brit who really grinds your gears?
Stay tuned to find out. We have rounded up 10 much-loved British insults for you nutters.
Make that 11.
What are these words? Where did they come from? And how should you use them?
As we go through this list, it might be fun to consider that most, if not all of these words, can be used affectionately for close friends or family members, just as easily as they can be used to offend someone.
Well, that's us Brits for you.
That being said, proceed with caution. Some of these words may be considered offensive.
Insult number 1. Tosa.
At first, I thought this guy would deliver, but in the end, he was just another tosser.
A tosser is usually slang for a stupid, self-absorbed or despicable person. It was first recorded in the UK in the 1970s, but it was derived from a much older slang, toss off. Toss off is the expression for self-love, and it comes from the 1700s originally.
Insult number 2, div.
Oi, you div, you trod on my toe.
Nowadays, div is used to insult people who show stupidity. But did you know it is believed to originate from British prison slang? The lowest inmates were often given the job of putting cardboard dividers into boxes. Someone given this job was a divider or a div.
Insult number 3, Muppet.
Get out of the way, you Muppet!
It probably won't surprise you to hear that this one was Jim Henson inspired. The American puppeteer probably never imagined that Brits would borrow the name for his lovable furry critters and tweak it to mean someone who's stupid, gullible and incapable of independent thought. Better not tell Miss Piggy.
Insult number 4, Pratt.
He looked a right Pratt in that suit.
A cherished but fairly mild British insult that you will hear a lot if you ever visit the country. Brits started using Pratt to mean idiot in the 1960s, according to Oxford dictionaries. But before that, it was originally a 16th century word meaning buttocks. So when you call someone a Pratt, you are also calling them an arse.
Insult number 5, git.
He's a miserable old git sometimes.
The word git first appeared in print in 1946, and it conjures up images of somebody who's grumpy, stubborn or rude. It is the southern variant of the Scottish word get, meaning illegitimate child or brat. Git is often paired with old to make old git. This is either an insult or an affectionate nickname for a grumpy old man.
Insult number 6, Pillock.
That guy you put in charge is a complete pillock.
Pillock has evolved from the Norwegian slang Pillock, meaning penis. As the word was used more regularly in the UK, lazy pronunciation has warped and condensed it into Pillock, and it is now the perfect insult when someone has made a specific error in judgment.
Insult number 7, Minger.
That bloke is such a minger.
A minger is an ugly, unpleasant or smelly person. It comes from the Scottish dialect word ming, meaning excrement. As an adjective, minging can be used to describe anything that's unpleasant or repulsive. For example, that mouldy cheese is minging.
Insult number 8, nincompoop.
Cheryl thinks she knows it all, but her colleagues think she's a right nincompoop.
For such a colloquial word, it is hard to believe that nincompoop has its origin as a legal term. Samuel Johnson traced its first usage to the 1670s. He claims the phrase comes from the Latin term non compos mentes, meaning insane, not of sound mind, or mentally incompetent.
Insult number 9, twit.
Don't listen to that obnoxious little twit.
Twit can be used as a verb, which means to taunt, tease, reproach, ridicule. And it was from this sense that the noun was formed, meaning a foolish person. It wasn't until 1934 that it took on this definition in British slang. It then grew in popularity in the 1950s and 60s. In 1980, Roald Dahl published his humorous children's book, The Twits. This was about the two most horrible, dirty, ugly and mean people in town.
We'll let you guess insult number 10 with this piece of classic British humour displayed on the front of a greeting card.
Literally meaning one who indulges in self-love, but more commonly used as a general insult, this word is the rudest on our list.
Rather pleasingly, it brings us full circle, as it is synonymous with the word Tosa, which, you'll remember, was the first insult on our list.
This word seems to have come into common use in the mid-20th century. Nobody really knows how or why it was formed, but some speculate that it may be onomatopoeic.
Now that we have left you with that delightful thought, all that is left to say is please like, subscribe, don't be a tosser, and leave your favourite insult in the comment section below.
Thank you for watching this charming episode. Bye!